With global business focusing more and more on the new fast-rising economic superpowers of Asia, corporations and multinationals throughout the world are rushing to take advantage of rich new business opportunities. For some, this region, principally China and India, is virtually unknown territory. For others who've done their market homework and actually set up businesses there, the task now is to develop their brand, their prestige, their product and market position in the face of unaccustomed and sometimes conflicting cultural, social, psychological and religious challenges. For companies to succeed in diverse economies, they must be mindful of that most fundamental rule of ancient China's famous military strategist, Sun Tzu. Do not enter unknown territory. It means that every Asian market, indeed every major new market opportunity across the world, must be thoroughly researched and its unique conditions completely familiarized, with a comprehensive economic and cultural roadmap with which to blaze a trail through local conditions, traditions and thinking to achieve success. Our own experience and development of Brand Balance has taught us this, that in order to provide expert programming, support and advice to others in global diverse markets, that's what we have to be too, global and diverse, based as we are in Singapore but headquartered online, with a network of local expert competency centers in the key target markets themselves, China and India, along with Malaysia, Vietnam, Australia, the United States and Europe. Corporate internationalization and foreign market entry have been major business imperatives for some years now, since the dramatic opening up of China's economy in fact. But we've moved beyond simple market launch consultancy now. Globalization has reached the point where corporations entering Asian markets in particular have to focus not just on their core identity and how to successfully meet the challenge of local cultures and conditions, they must now develop, nurture and promote that identity to attract and recruit local employees in these markets. The best, most talented, most motivated and potentially most successful employees they can get. The term human resources is no longer restricted to traditional recruitment processes, or government or municipal authorities simply providing pools of unskilled industrial workers. China and India are graduating beyond base manufacturing and pursuing high-tech, value-added economic growth. And that calls for a much higher level of educated personnel with managerial skills or potential, along with the technicians. And this level represents a far more limited, far more competitive labour market. Employer branding is now the key imperative for companies that seek market leadership in diverse economies. It requires complete company focus on many fronts. Firstly, strengthening and promoting brand identity to stand out as a major market player or leader, but then, more importantly, to strengthen, refine and promote that market base and reputation in order to capture the best local employees available. The top local candidates in these burgeoning new economies are not going to just take anything that's going. They're going to be attracted to the corporations that are high profile, prestigious, globally and locally trusted and respected, that offer interesting work, career opportunities, plenty of potential for advancement, and in many cases, higher education prospects. They need to know that your company is an exciting place to work, and that it's not focused entirely on profit margins, that it's sensitive to the needs of its employees, emotional and social as well as physical workplace needs, that it regards its workforce as a corporate community, even a family, rather than faceless statistics that clock on and off each day. And, most importantly, they need to be assured that your company understands and is sensitive to their cultural mindset and traditions. The current rise of environmental concern in Asia, particularly in China, is another factor that incoming and established foreign companies are going to have to be sensitive to. In America, more than 60% of young Generation Y workers, those born after 1980, say they'd prefer to work for a green company, even taking a salary drop to do so. And this is increasingly reflected among the new, young, educated class of workers in the maturing Asian economies, are more inclined to want to work for a company that's committed, in fact, to helping build a better world. Employer branding cannot be just a boardroom slogan. It requires a firm, deliberate, professionally formulated strategy. It must reflect an established, inviolable company culture. That's why we at Brand Balance are multinational, multicultural, and most importantly, we're passionate about the people we really want to talk to. Potential high-performing employees for high-level companies. Our passion for employer branding is such that we try to make it an exciting experience, creating a personal relationship with prospective candidates long before they even know that they'll someday want to work for our clients.